justice to the independent thoughts. That's why I have many pieces of paper. This overture I bring was concurred upon by absolutely everybody in a place where things that have lots of hot topics in them are rarely agreed upon. There's appreciation, affirmation, we must adapt and simplify our form of government for the current reality rooted in who we have been for millennia. The question is, will this proposed product and process accomplish the hopes, dreams, goals most of us share? We want this to fly permanently for the long haul. I want to let you listen in to some of the conversations of the council, the congregations, and the COM of Yellowstone Presbytery to know why we're saying this. We assumed, in passing this overture unanimously, that there would be clarity that the process between now and the next GA would be designed and be totally participatory. Why? By the way, those are the dots of the overtures you've been listening to today. That's where they're from. Could I have the next chart? The presuppositions on the document and process we have create a high degree of ambiguity in our system. Now, if you're going to take ambiguity from a moderate level to low level where we are now about Constitution and life together, and raise it way up, you got to have all the other factors high. And that's what we spend a lot of time talking about. The trust level to tolerate ambiguity and uncertainty has got to be at an all-time high. We believe it's unfortunately low. So how are you going to raise it? If you're going to have ambiguity high, these other ones have to come up. Some stability, trust, money, all sorts of things. Next, dialogue and collaboration. A multi-directional dialogue. In Montana, you don't make a decision if you don't figure out how it's impacting the church of 25 in ranch country and how it's impacting the fastest growing counties in Montana. You talk to everybody, the local level says how it'll drive and how it'll fly, they all agree, then we work out the final details together. The Web 2.0, what Bruce Rice-Chow talked about, is a sort of process we believe will make everybody be able to be on board. Transparency, very essential. And finally, equitable enforcement of our Constitution that creates a powerful sense of integrity. If those factors are high, we can go forward pretty quickly. If not, we need to spend, and you all need to help the whole church, raise everything in all of those areas for us. Now, the next thing we need is, we need for you all, for the GA, for task force, everybody, to be modeling this new way of being church for us. Mirror neurons in the brain of everybody but an autistic person means that what happens in your brain is the same thing that happens in the person in front of me. I'm looking at this guy here. My brain has my neurons going to type. We need to be modeling, as a church, as everybody, what this process looks like. Otherwise, we become people who say, do what I say, but not what I do. The process itself must cultivate trust, connection, creativity. If we're going to sustain a whole new way of being church, we need people who grow up and develop new skills for this new missional reality. In closing, 1 minute. Avalanches in Montana. I live near 2 awesome ski resorts. In order to have great ski runs, get the right powder, and keep people safe, you have to have avalanches. How do the ski resorts do their avalanches? With dynamite and cannons early in the morning before the folks get there. They don't wait till people are swooshing down and go down with it. You have an please choose sequential use of dynamite versus unintended avalanche.
Thank you, Kathy.